Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Axel's Garage. Today, hopefully a quick one. You know what happens when we say quick one, but we're working on the Big Dummies K5. We're getting it ready for its new skin, I'll say, and we want to take the mirrors off. So on these trucks, this is actually a V. Is it a V or an R? V? Big Dummy's behind the camera, so I'm talking to him. But anyway, it's like a V or an R, whatever it is. C, K, V, R, whatever it is. If you have this style GM mirror, there should be either a T20 or a Phillips head screw on the bottom. Hopefully it's not too rusted. No, feels all right. A lot of rust bits coming out. All right, so we got a little screw. I'll give that to the Big Dummy. Now this should sort of pop off like that and up, and you can sort of move it out of the way. Just like that. So now, if you had a lazy mirror, meaning it flopped around a lot and wasn't tight, these two bolts right here tighten up the mirror on the clamp, so the shaft of the mirror will tighten up, and that's how you could adjust if the mirror didn't move good. This one actually is on the tight side, which is pretty good. But this bolt here, this top one, this one down here, and there should be one up there, that one right there. Those three out, we'll take this whole mirror assembly off and the gasket underneath it because we want to get this whole thing off. The airplane flying over. It was nice during COVID, no airplanes. All right, so these three, everything on here is 10 millimeter, even the adjustment ones. So, just make sure your bolts aren't completely rusted where you're going to be tearing something. These are, that top one was actually pretty loose. This one doesn't seem too bad either. Alright, so I'm just going to break all of them loose first. Oh, that one's not a 10 millimeter. And that's an oddball one. That was replaced at one time. Alright, so this one, this oddball one, is an 11. That's not even tight. I don't know what's going on with that one. We're going to have to investigate this. This is, oh, it's not even a, look at this. It's a carriage bolt. That's not good. Here, hold on, Robbie. Alright. Which means that whatever the nut was on the other side is either screwed up, or we're going to have to put a nut or rig something. But anyway, I am going to, now that I got that one off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this bottom one because this bottom was a little rusted, so I'm just going to snug the top one back up so that the mirror doesn't flop around. And I'm going to get this bottom one out because this bottom one is a little, alright, tough to turn, snapped right off. Alright, that one goes to a bracket that goes on the inside. We'll show you when I open the door. So we'll get this other top one off. Hold these two, Robbie. Alright, so with one hand I'm going to hold the mirror in place. Get that pretty loose. Should be able to turn it by hand now. Not yet. Alright, look at that scourge. Alright, so once you get the mirror off, you can stow it away somewhere. And what I want to point out is that bottom bolt that that came off. It is part of this bracket here. Can you see that bracket, Robbie, on camera? All right, so the bracket bolts into here, and then it goes up to the door and to the bottom bolt on your mirror, and it just gives some rigidity to the door so that the mirror doesn't bend the outside door skin. So what we're going to have to do now, if that didn't break, we wouldn't have to take this off. These brackets, if the bracket itself is damaged, these brackets are readily available. A lot of times they come with a new mirror when you buy a new mirror. You buy the whole assembly. But they are available in most of the restoration catalogs. So I'm going to pull it off, and you can see that it's pressed in to this housing here. So we'll get a new bracket. The new bracket will come with a new, probably a nut and a pressed in bolt there. So but that's what happens when you have old stuff. So that's pretty much it. It should have been two tools, a Phillips head screwdriver or a T20 Torx and a 10mm. Of course, we had to go to an 11 because of an oddball bolt that we're going to have to probably put a nut on the other side with a bolt. This mirror's got a plastic gasket that goes up against the body. You can see over time, water and leaves and all kinds of shit got through there. We're going to put new mirrors on this truck, black ones. They're going to come as a complete assembly with new plastic grommets, and we probably know now maybe we'll run a better silicone around so that nothing gets in there. But probably, I mean, this is 30-something years, so I think we'll be all right just installing them dry without any silicone. This way they come off a lot easier. You silicone it on, and then getting it off would be a nightmare in the future. So I think we're going to do them dry, though. These mirrors we're going to save because you never know. I save all the old stuff we take off that still works. It's actually a good mirror. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.